Hello everyone. Welcome to the next video on basic electrical engineering. Today we are going to discuss the MCQs on polyphase circuit. This is the part 2. I have uploaded the part 1 video also. So please watch that part 1 video before starting to this part 2 video. Okay, so I'm Ganesh from Kekewag Institute of Engineering Education and Research Nashik. Welcomes you in this video. What are the learning outcomes of today's session? At the end of this session, the learner will be able to apply the fundamental of polyphase circuit to solve the MCQs. Okay, so let's begin. Uh, Previously, we have discussed the 9 MCQs. Now, we will discuss the next MCQs. Which statement is correct? This is related to the star load. So, for star load, we know that IL is equal to IPH. I have discussed in the video part 1. So, watch that part 1 video also. VL is not equal to VPH. That is, VL is root 3 times of VPH. And VL, if you observe that the line voltages is lead to the phase voltages by 30 degree. Okay, so here what are the option given? The for star connected load, the phase voltage and line voltages are same. Obviously this is a wrong. For star connected load, phase voltage leads to the line voltage. Phase voltage is not leading, line voltage is leading, so this statement is also incorrect. For the star connected load, phase currents and line currents are different. Yes, phase currents and line currents are different. This is also wrong. For star connected load, phase currents and line currents are same, so this statement is true one. Next, which statement is correct? For this is for delta connected load. For delta connected load, IL is not equal to IPH. IL is root 3 times of IPH and VL is equal to VPH. So from this we can conclude that this let us read this statement. For delta connected load, phase voltage and line voltages are different. No, they are same. So this is wrong. For delta connected load, phase currents and line currents are differ by 90 degree. No. For a delta connected load, the phase currents and line currents are same. No. For delta connected, phase voltages and line voltages are same. That is, VL is equal to VPH. So this statement is correct. For star connected load, VL is equal to root 3 times of VPH. So that we have to prove. So see that in this phasor diagram, this represents the VRN, this represents the VNY or VY minus of VYN. So we know that this VRY phasor is VRN phasor plus VNY phasors. Okay, so V and Y will get the reversing of this YN. So we want to do the phasor addition. So this is nothing but the phase voltage. This is also nothing but the phase voltage, but having the different angle. So this is the VPH, and the resultant is L. So let us assume that this is P, this is Q, and this is the resultant R. According to the rules of the mechanics, R square is equal to P square plus in parallelogram, R square is equal to P square plus Q square 2PQ cos theta. Cos theta is the angle between them. So suppose if you reverse this, this is 120 angle, so this is what 60 degree angle. So theta is equal to 60 degree. So P is equal to VPH, Q is also equal to VPH. So VPH square 2 VPH cos 60, but cos 60 is 1 by 2, VPH is V by square, so V 2 will be get cancelled. This will give you 3 VPH square. So this is value of the VL square. Keep in mind, this is the value of VL square. So taking the root, VL is equal to root 3 VPH. So you are getting the VL is equal to root 3 VPH. Okay, so hope you understood this. Let us begin with the next. Obviously, in star connected load, the line currents and phase currents are equal. I have discussed this already. So IL is equal to IPH. For delta connected load, VL is equal to VPH, and for delta connected load, line current is root 3 times of the phase current. Keep in mind, the phase values are either equal or less. So phase values is never greater than the line values. So you keep in mind, equal to or less than, it is not greater than the line values. So you should remember from this. So here the correct is this one. This one is the correct, and for delta connected load it is root 3 IPH. Okay, let's discuss the next one. In balanced load condition, power factor of each phase is, so if the load is balanced, means ZRN is equal to ZYN is equal to ZBN. So it is the R plus JX, or it is a mod of Z at an angle of phi. The phase angle is same for all phases if it is a balanced load. Means cos phi is the power factor. It is nothing but R divided by Z. R is same for all and Z is also same for all. Hence the power factor is also same for all. Power factor will not be different in the balanced condition. The three-phase active power. So three-phase active power, there are, whether it is a star or delta, the power formula is going to remain same. For active power, if it is in phase form, it is 3 VPH IPH cos phi. If it is in star, if it is in line form, it is a root 3 VLIL cos phi, though it is a star or delta. Because in star, we know that the P is equal to, in star, this VPH can be replaced by VL root 3. IL is equal to IPH into cos phi. Suppose you go on this will give you root 3 VL IL cos phi. Suppose in delta also we go by P is equal to 3 VPH IPH cos phi. Same formula is applicable in delta also. That is 3 VPH is equal to VL, but IPH is equal to IL divided by root 3 into cos phi. So again it will give you root 3 VL IL cos phi. In terms of line, it is multiplied by 3. In terms of phase, it should be multiplied with the 3. Okay, it should be in line quantities, it should be multiplied by root 3, and in the phase quantities, it should be multiplied by 3. So correct formula is VPH IPH cos phi. Similarly, in the line quantities, this formula is equal to VL IL cos phi, and unit must be watt. Sometime for confusion, the unit must be, unit may be VA or VAR is given. So look towards the unit also. Okay. Similarly, reactive power is, whether it is a star or delta, reactive power is 3 VPH IPH sin phi, root 3 VPH IPH sin phi, and unit is what? VEA, not VPH IPH, sorry. This must be root 3 VL IL sin phi. If it is in line form, it is root 3 VL IL sin phi. So this is wrong. So root 3 VL IL sin phi. So this is correct. This is the correct. And unit is what? Volt ampere reactive. For apparent power, it is a 3 VPH IPH or root 3 VLIL VA. Root 3 VLIL VA. In the next slide, we have in the line form. So it is a root 3 VLIL. This is in three-phase system. In a single-phase system, it is a VLIL, but in three-phase, you have to multiply it with the root 3. And unit is what? Volt ampere. Let us the star connected load is Z ohm per phase, consuming the P watt power. If the same load is connected in delta, what is the impedance per phase? See, the same load is, we are connecting in delta fashion. So value of the Z is not going to be changed. So whatever the value in the star, it is remain going to be same. So it is a Z ohm per phase. Let the star connected load Z ohm per phase is consuming P watt power. Okay, so star connected load is consuming the P watt. So earlier these three impedances are connected in star fashion, so it is consuming the power P watt. P watt. Okay, so let it is the consumer power in star. So same load, suppose you connect in the delta fashion, so same load is connected into delta fashion, then power consumed is get increased by 3 times. Load is same, but what is happening here? Line value, phase value, per phase voltages are line values divided by root 3, but here is VL is equal to VPH, so corresponding VL is equal to VPH, so correspondingly the current is also increases by 3 times, hence you root 3 times. Hence what is happening, total power consumed in the delta is 3 times of the power consumed in star for the same impedance. So it is what the power consumed is 3p times of the 3p times of the the star connected power. Next, same can for the reactive power also, reactive power in the delta is 3 times of the reactive power in star for the same impedance, so it is a 3q. Hope you have understand. Sorry, here units are wrong. This unit must not be watt, this must be VAR, this must be VAR, this must be VAR, this must be VAR. Okay, so this is my mistake. Okay, with this we are at the end of the MCQ discussion on the polyphase circuit. Let's meet in the next video to discuss the short question and answer based on the polyphase circuit. Please subscribe my channel and kindly press the bell icon to get the next update on the basic electrical engineering. Thank you.